Fellow Ugandans, our success and failures is based on facts. As we stand today, history has repeated itself. The killings are going on, corruption is going on, MPs, they are becoming untouchables, and all those politicians, now they are called banene. So, my question, there are two. Has Museveni failed? Let us use facts. Or is Uganda too big? Is Uganda too big for Museveni to rule, to lead? Please help me out to tell. Or are some people too big for Museveni to be governed? We are having killings. The president is not saying anything. He's not taking any attention. What about the points he gave us on security? Why would the president be interested to go and open up any kiosk anywhere? Women in what? When there are issues, pressing issues in our society, in the community, with a broken society, broken families, failed institutions. That's why we must have a president. A president's role is to restore peace. Restore peace. That is number one as a president. Second, you choose a cabinet with the people with the qualification who are going to do their duties, who are going to recruit other people to do what they are meant to be doing. But where are we going, Ugandans? The killings are too much. They are coming thick and fast. The corruption is big and bigger. We don't know what is happening. How comes that Ugandans we own 0.01 in our Uganda Airlines, and 99.9 is owned by people in Uganda, Ugandans? They are sweeping the carpets. They are saying this to the ministry. That is utterly wrong. What about if it was not asked? If it was not got out? Please, tell us. You tell me, has Museveni failed to lead Uganda? Answer based on facts is yes. Second question, are there people who are big for Uganda? I think they think so, but they are never big for Uganda, and they will never be big for Uganda. Uganda will always be bigger than anybody, because Uganda is going to be there again and again, and it was there and it will be there paka last. This is why we want change of leaders. Nantaba, after the killing, she would have said sorry and I resign. Listen to her statement. I told him to shoot. MP, ICT minister, spent years without blogging, without posting anything. ICT minister. What have you done, Nantaba? You did a little bit in Iran, but where are we in Nantaba? Chaligonza, you beat a policeman in a police uniform, in a Ugandan uniform, with the emblem of Uganda. And you say, what are you going to do in Uganda? What will you do in this government? You did not go to bush to terrorize Uganda. No one is going to pay you. You went to bush for your own reasons. People who are under 35, they don't understand why you went to bush. Because they don't know what it is. What they see now is broken society. What they see is institutions. We can see institutions who are not functioning. What we see, children now, what they see, they cannot have access to social public services. That is what they see. What they see, they go to school. They come up with a qualification, but there is no jobs for them to do. What do they see? What they see is that they go to hospital and there is no medication. This is what they see. They want to go to Arua, they want to go to Kabale. There is no transport, no proper roads. And you are telling us you went to the bush to bring peace. This is not peace. Tell me about peace. I will tell you about peace. People who are rich, who are able to build houses, they build houses with the genuine materials. How much do they spend? They put on perimeter walls. They put on doors which are metal. And then they put on locks, big locks. They pay security. They buy dogs. They put sekanyoya around their perimeter wall. Is that security? I've seen somewhere where security is available to anybody. You find somewhere where there is a small gate. You dare not even jump or touch it with the word gate shut. So me, the definition of peace is different. People, they go to bed with hunger. They cannot afford to eat food. They cannot afford 2 meals. Doctors, health workers, teachers, public services, they are complaining about wages, not enough, not arriving on time. So has Uganda become too big? Look at Kaihura. He was there in Machindi 6 months. They did nothing. And later let him out on bail. He was collected by Chopper. Too big for Uganda. Chitata there was killing people, children. Was in Makindi. Now they say it's safe to go into the public prisons. Too big. People using 6 billions of handshake. Doro Sakuro, Jennifer Musisi, everybody, photocopier person. Too big for Uganda, but I can promise you, you'll never be too big. This is just a matter of time. What can Uganda do? All we need is zero tolerance and political will, and that will never happen. Now Ugandan Airlines is coming. It's a good word. Good thing to have Uganda. Are we competing with somebody? Are we for real to give our Uganda Airlines to somebody owning 99.9? And what happened to the name? I don't know how they got that name back, because the name, the rights was sold. Rights. Help me out, fellow Ugandans. We can judge, we can decide based on evidence. Has Uganda become too big from 7 to govern to lead? The answer is yes, because the killing and unstopped, the poverty is there, political unrest is there, broken society is there. No institution is independent, because all they say, the president will help. Let the president help. The president decided. That is what they call failed state. Under one person. Has Uganda become too big for him to govern? The answer is yes. Has some other people become too big for Uganda? They think they are. As for now, they are too big because they are untouchable. They can take how much money they want, nothing will happen. They can beat somebody, nothing will happen. We saw what happened in Kasese massacre. Over 100 people killed. Look what happened to Mombele. Their king arrested under house arrest. How many people they are under house arrest? You know, we've got a war looming on our border, Uganda and Rwanda. Can you believe it? Rwanda is coming out of its shells. Rwanda used to look up to Uganda. Now we look up to them. Historians, help me out. Where did this come from? Did anybody think? We think that Uganda is one of our provinces. That's not true. It's one like a district. It's not true. Rwanda is now bigger than Uganda. People, they try. They succeed. Museveni went to the bush with 27 guns, with 27 people. He came and got out Obote. Obama was in prison. Obama, no, he wasn't in prison. He went to White House. It's called White House because of the color of our skin, where they said no black people will ever be there. Obama went there. Nelson Mandela, my hero, he was in prison for 27 years, fighting apartheid, until when that was lifted. That is where we are now. Who doesn't talk about Mandela? Mandela is a hero to everybody. What about you? What are we for? What do we stand for? Uganda is becoming too big. Historian, I've got 4 idols. My heroes, Mandela. Martin Luther said, I have a dream. And that dream came true. In 2008, he never tested that dream. Segregation in America was big, whereby it was open, no black, no white. They used to call us color. That has stopped. Those of you who watch film, they used to show bad film parts whereby a black person is always played as a thief or as somebody who rapes, as somebody. That has stopped. We used to have photos, movies where a white person was standing on a black person. That has stopped. My other hero. That is why Martin Luther said, I have a dream. He had a dream. His dream came true. 2008, Obama became a president. He wasn't there in the struggle, but he became a president. So to you, Besigye, this is a message to you. You have been fighting for a long, long time. Everybody behind you, we are still behind you. But if Bobby goes on to become a president, don't sulk, don't moan. Stop it. So has Uganda become too big? My other hero, I've said to you, I've got 4. Mandela, Martin Luther. I've got Rosa Parks. That is me. She refused to give up a seat in the bus for a white person. And the bus driver knew her. She was very stubborn. I can be stubborn when I want. My other hero is a living legend. Tina Turner, still alive. Bless you, Tina Turner, I love you. If you're a woman, listen to Tina Turner. Anybody. She started becoming successful around the late 40s. Who doesn't know Tina Turner? Who doesn't know her story? All those people, they stood against the might, but they won. And that is me. So I'm saying, is it too big? From 7 to read Uganda now? Yes, because he's keeping quiet. Can you believe MPs, NRM, they keep quiet? Why? How can you keep quiet when all these are going into your country? Can you tell us you believe the same? And then what you do, you ask for sharp shooters because you are scared. My advice to NRM MPs, start giving statements. Start showing empathy. Say sorry. The family of Ronnie Sebulime. That was unfortunate. Didn't you go to school? Use some words where M7 cannot say, you are siding with opposition. You can still say something as a mother. Don't use kusasira. Full figure calls her Mama Kabina. Don't use her to send condolences after 2 months. And kusasira, why would you do it? So Uganda, has it become too big from 7 to govern? Answer is yes. Are some people higher, bigger than Uganda? They think they are. And this is happening every day. But as long as the president keeps quiet, now you install CCTV camera for what? They only cover Kampala. They cannot cover Mukono. They cannot come to Mitukula. They cannot come to Kalisu. They cannot go to Arua. Bad policy. Uganda has become too big. We live in a cyber world now. We need people in government who can cope up with the cyber world, cyber war, cyber activities. We don't want sleeping MPs. For Ugandans, the killing are going on too much. Women, they are being killed. And as long as we keep on saying it's only one person who has died, it doesn't matter. brother, fellow Ugandans, you're going to die and perish. Why are you letting this government to go on like this? Why would you let it go? Why would you let it go? What you gonna say to you? What you gonna say to your children tomorrow? What you gonna say? What you gonna do tomorrow? Today is someone else. Today, few days ago was Ronnie Sebunime. What about when your turn comes? What about it's your sister, it's your neighbor? It seems it's gonna take a big death among those people who call themselves banene for people to wake up, create jobs, give people fairness. There is no fairness. People, they turn to guns. People, they turn to alcohol, So what are we going to do? We need to do something. There is something we can do. To those of you who are in government, stop it. Stop mismanaging our funds. Stop telling us the lies. Why are you in a hurry? We don't need airlines as for now. Maybe we can have coaches in every district to get my mom to go where she wants, to get my mom to go to the hospital. But why do you need airplanes? How many people are going to fly in airplanes? Yes, we can have it. Yes, it's a good thing. But even the airport is too small. Have you ever traveled? Go to Malta. It's a small country with a population of under 500,000. Under 500,000. It is on 3 islands. They fought the mighty, the American, they fought the mighty, the French, they fought the mighty, the Arabs. They got their independence. But you go there on their airport, the tarmac is full of Malta Air. And Malta now offers jobs to people from Europe. So what is the difference? We are 40 millions. We can't do anything. Look at that small country. Full of 3 islands. It's made of 3 islands with a population of under 500,000. They had the president for EU. Uganda has become too big for you, Museveni. You better take note. You better accept. There is always time to say enough is enough. But the killing, they are going on. The corruption is going on. The hunger is going on. People dying without food, with the avoidable diseases. Why children are dying? Dysentery, diarrhea, something so preventable. Our speaker going to Nairobi because we cannot afford a hospital which can treat people with tiredness, going to Morocco, coming back. Yes, I understand, we are different. But how comes we don't have a hospital to put IV fluid on that lady? Get her back on her feet. And we are ashamed. That is what we mean. Uganda is too big for Museveni to lead. We need new leaders. It doesn't matter whether it's your son, whether it's your wife, whether it's your friend. We need something. We can see Cuba. Fidel Castro went. He left it to his brother. It's different now. We can always try. That is why you say we are 40 million plus. We will try and try somebody until we find the right one. But you have to step aside. Uganda has become too big from 7 to govern. There are people who are too big now for Uganda. And has Museveni got a plan? No, he keeps quiet. But you invite him to come and open something. So does it mean that is good versus bad? When there is something to celebrate, you show off. When there is nothing to celebrate, you keep quiet. When there is somewhere to take credit, you say it's me, it's me, it's me. No, it's got to stop. Uganda has become too big, my dears. Fellow Ugandans, Uganda has become too big. And it's up to you Ugandans. It's that bad. I'm sorry, Uganda has become too big. But however, it can be reclaimed back with a good governance and everything will be sorted out. God bless.